Welcome to the exciting world of magazine news and gossip. Are you ready for an exclusive dive into the sensational world of Can Yaman? What happens when one of the world's most talked about stars opens up about his love life, intimate moments, and a career that's going international? Can you imagine what it feels like to be showered with love and attention in every country you visit? How about the raw, unfiltered confessions of a superstar who's capturing hearts worldwide? Buckle up, because in this video, we'll uncover everything from Can Yaman's shocking confessions to his unforgettable moments in Russia, Brazil, and, of course, his surprise visit to Turkey. Let's get started. Can Yaman's shocking confessions, a glimpse into the heart of a global superstar. Who doesn't want to know what's going on inside the mind of one of the most talked about celebrities of today? Turkish actor Can Yaman, who has been steadily conquering Italy with his charm and undeniable talent, is here to share everything. From steamy scenes in his latest series to his new, daring look, Can is ready to reveal it all in an exclusive and emotional interview. The journey so far, from Istanbul to Italy and beyond. After leaving his mark on Turkish TV, Can Yaman took his career international, and there's no slowing down for the star. Recently, he visited Russia and Brazil to promote his new series, where he was treated like royalty. "It was beyond anything I could have expected," Can said, his eyes sparkling with the memory of the overwhelming love he received from fans around the world. "In Russia, it was freezing, but they waited for hours just to see me. In Brazil, it was like a festival. If it weren't for the bodyguards, my fans would have torn me apart to get a piece of my clothes. But even so, I took photos with them and signed autographs. I'll never forget that love." But it was his visit to Turkey that sent fans into a frenzy. After months of being away, Can returned to his homeland, where his presence was met with a warm embrace from his fans and the media alike. And it wasn't just the usual promotional talk that grabbed the headlines. Can opened up about his personal life, his struggles with the paparazzi, and his thoughts on his famous ex, Demet Ozdemir. Hot scenes and professionalism, breaking down the intimate moments. Now, let's talk about the hot scenes. Yes, those fiery moments between Can and his co-star in the new series. Social media has been ablaze with comments, and fans can't stop talking about the chemistry they share on screen. But how does Can feel about these intimate scenes? With his characteristic professionalism, he responded, "We're actors. We do what's necessary for the script and the characters. These scenes were a part of the story, and there's no need to make a big deal out of them." But it's not just his acting skills that have fans intrigued. It's his new look, too. Fans who have always known Can for his long, flowing hair were shocked when he debuted a much shorter, cleaner style. When asked about the change, he responded with a smile, "There were some people I couldn't disappoint, so I did it for them," laughing as he teased a little mystery about who might have had the influence to make him switch things up. When a journalist cheekily asked, "Is it Demet who asked you to do it?" Can flashed a smile, but refused to delve deeper into that particular topic, his expression hinting at a shift in direction as he gracefully moved on to discuss other matters. Facing the paparazzi, Can Yaman's powerful words. The conversation then took a more serious turn when Can discussed his feelings about the paparazzi and the pressures of being constantly in the public eye. "I don't have personal issues with anyone," he said, "but some members of the press have used condescending and hurtful language. I decided to stop responding. We are artists, and we can't always have the same energy. But everyone expects us to be perfect. No one knows what we're going through, so I've left it to God." Can's candidness about the difficulties he's faced with the media resonated deeply with his fans, highlighting the human side of a star who is often seen as untouchable. Demet Ozdemir, the elephant in the room. And then came the question that had fans on the edge of their seats. "Did you meet Demet Ozdemir when you returned to Turkey?" Can's face immediately shifted to a more serious expression. "When I came back, I saw some very serious reports about Demet Hanım. I read an article by Birsen Altuntaş. She's someone I trust, and if she writes something, it's true. I was deeply affected by what I read." Can paused, the weight of the topic evident on his face. However, he didn't dwell on it for too long, adding, "Everyone knows my feelings, but moving forward, it's not my place to comment on her. I think it's better to stay silent on this matter." Heartfelt words. My heart is tired, but my hope is not over. As the interview drew to a close, Can's heartfelt words touched the hearts of his fans. I came to Turkey for a short time, but these countries will always stay in my heart. My heart is tired, but my hope is still alive. No matter where I am, I will never forget those who love me. These poignant reflections were a reminder that behind the fame and fortune, there is a real person who has faced both triumphs and struggles, but who continues to carry hope for the future. A new life in Italy. Finding peace in the chaos. Can's life in Italy marks a new chapter in his journey. After years of living under the constant scrutiny of the media in Istanbul, he found solace in Italy's quieter, more respectful environment. It was exhausting in Istanbul, the chaos, the lack of privacy. It was so draining. But here in Italy, I found my own path. The people here are more respectful, more distant, and it's been good for me to be in a place where I feel free. Can's transformation isn't just physical, it's emotional and artistic as well. His time in Italy has been a period of growth, both personally and professionally. He's been working on socially responsible projects and making a name for himself in Italy not just as an actor, but as a person of influence. What's next for Can Yaman? Expect the unexpected. So, what's next for Can Yaman? Fans are eagerly awaiting news of new projects, and Can is here to tease them. There are some very exciting projects coming up, he shared, his eyes gleaming with excitement. I can't say much right now, but I'll be returning to the big screen in a strong role that blends action and drama. It's going to be something unexpected, so my fans should stay open to surprises. He also mentioned discussions with digital platforms like Netflix and Amazon. The digital world gives us more freedom. The stories are bolder, and the characters are deeper. I'm watching these changes in the industry closely, Can said, hinting at a future full of new and bold creative endeavors. Love and peace, a new definition of romance. Can's thoughts on love have evolved too. Love has taken on a different definition for me now, he admitted. I don't just want to feel something, I want peace. I used to think love was all about emotion and passion, but now I've realized that true love is calm. It's about being with someone who lets you be yourself and still defines you as you are. Fans couldn't help but speculate if these words were directed at Demet Ozdemir, but Can remained clear on his stance. I have great respect for the past, but I need to look forward. Peace with solitude, a personal revelation. On the topic of loneliness, Can shared a personal insight that struck a chord with his followers. I used to feel lonely even in crowds. Now I feel truly alone, but I've accepted it. I've started to know myself better, listen to my inner voice. I write, I read, and I walk a lot. I let my soul rest, a message to his fans. Without you, none of this would be possible. Can's gratitude toward his fans was evident in his closing words. I want to thank my fans from the bottom of my heart. You've never left me alone. You've supported me through everything. Even when you criticized me, you always did it with love. Without you, I wouldn't be here today, speaking to you like this. I feel the love from all of you, and I'm so grateful to have you. Final thoughts. Even when the storm hits, I smile. As the interview wrapped up, Can Yaman summed up his life with a poignant statement. Sometimes there are storms inside me, but on the outside, I keep smiling. Because I know that after every darkness, there's light, and I'm walking toward that light. This sincere and deep interview gave fans a glimpse not only into Can's professional journey, but also into the heart of a man who's weathered storms, found peace, and is still chasing the light. Stay tuned for more exclusive updates and behind-the-scenes revelations from your favorite stars. Don't forget to subscribe to magazine news and gossip and share this video for more captivating content coming your way. See you in the next video.